If anyone's curious about win rate, like 65% is basically like you could win a Pro Tour event playing limited. 60% is like you're pretty damn good, you're one of the best. We were over 60% in the beginning as more games were played. We didn't stick high, I would say. And we're down to 54%, which is still not really that bad. I would say most people who kind of know what they're doing hover around, that 55%. You know, your F&M winners. So that's really what we are right now. We're an F&M winner. We're not a Pro Tour winner. We're not a GP winner yet. So that's about what I think. The amount of percentage that this card wins is really high. Although we went 2 and 3 with it last time. Bleed dry. See, here's the problem is like all the bombs are black, or most of them. So like we take a black card, the guy next to us is going to take bleed dry. The guy after him is going to take this more than likely. Possibly this, but probably this. So we're basically shipping black, more than likely. This card's good. I hate God. I just meant to highlight it. Ugh, it is rare though. If you can play black-green, get the 2-mana Monodork, and play this on turn 3, you can really kind of do it. We're not locked into black or green right now, particularly black because it's double black. And we already sent a black signal. It's not a huge signal, like, we took a rare. Like, anybody that knows is going to look at that pack and be like, okay, the guy next to us took a rare. We don't know what color. The best color in the pack remaining is black. But he took a rare. So they don't know anything. Here's a Monodork. It doesn't really ramp into 4s that well. This is probably the best card, but we're not really doing that strategy. This might also be the best card, technically. Oh, Flame Blessed Bolt. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Flame Blessed Bolt. So we're seeing blue again. And this is a pretty late Flame Blessed Bolt. A Braid and Flame Blessed Bolt. So red is open. For sure. This black isn't bad, and some of this is good in black-red. So I'm thinking that like green's the thing not open. Dissenter's not as good. Sure Strike is good, but you need dudes. Sure Strike in some formats would be god-awful. In this format, it is not god-awful. What is god-awful is that we don't have 2-drops and 3-drops yet. Whew. But we could have had 3 Flame Blessed Bolts in a row. That would be a hell of a beginning to this adventure. So far, the win rates out there say that black-red is the winningest color combination. And I believe it's followed by red-white and then red-green. Red-blue's up there, though. You can definitely do red-blue. And it's on the back of the red 2-drops, like the 2-1 First Strike, the 3-1 that flips into a 4-3, and also like the 3-2 Trample for 3. Like, all the best like role players that kind of hold down the fort or push advantage seem to be red. This is kind of what you want in red-black right here. This is one of those 2-drops that are good, although it is not red like I was saying. Like, you get some blood from the vampires, boom. 3/3 for 2. And this guy is kind of an insane dude. Like, on the left side, he looks like a cat lady. And on the right side, he looks like a rock star. There's a lot of blue. Blue-red is seemingly open. We have some decent black, though. This makes some of these blood tokens we need. I'm not above playing blue-black. Or, sorry, blue-red. That flying 2-1 that finds all these spells would have certainly gone a long way towards playing that strategy well. But the cards we currently have, blood, we want to be black. Black-red. And it is the best color combination currently. It's the most popular at 17 lands, which is indicative of people feeling like it's the deepest colors, and the deepest doesn't always mean the best, but the deepest means it's the most consistent, which means you'll win with it more often than not. If it's there. And right now I would have to say that this really isn't the worst. I probably won't play it. I'm going to try this card. I've seen some Mythic players play this card, and it makes me think that I'm missing something about it, because it seems bad at surface value, for sure. Just, like, very slow. Exiling target cards from graveyards is... Ooh, look at this. This was a hell of a wheel. So red's got to be at least a little bit open. Black, not necessarily, but we got some okay black. I'm not a fan of this card. I did lose to it once, though, and it was a pretty sad state of affairs. Sad as in, I talked shit about it and got hit by it and lost. Blue-red was certainly an open thing. That seems cool. Can't really do it. Black cards and red cards. It's looking like it's going to be this. I think this is okay, though. This is just draw 2. What are we getting back? I think it's this, actually. Ooh, alright. Yeah. We want to get a lot faster if we have that guy, because he runs out of time. We're not exploiting very well. We're certainly not casting that. Our removal suite is already decent. In this direction, we may have put the guy next to us in black early. He probably thought, ooh, bleed dry, I'm in it. But I expect our pack 3 to be a little more generous with the black, and our pack 3 is going to be abundant on red, which is the winningest color, so we're happy with that. I'm not a big one on Edgar's Awakening. This is probably good. I like these. Removal. We're not as glut on 4-drops as we usually are. 4-drops are just free in this format. You can always get them. This card has been very impressive. Sure Strike, something you definitely want. This is like a 5-drop. Another Fearful Villager. This guy's good. I'm actually looking for pump spells now. Those Sure Strikes, I hope to pick them up. And I want guys that make blood pretty badly. Right now we're making blood for them as much as we're making it for us. Let's see, we got... Well, I mean, this makes blood and this makes blood. This is probably the best card. This is interesting, though. I'm going to take this. I've never seen this on board. And we're, what, like 13 drafts in. I want to see where this is at. I want to see if this is good. We don't really have enough creatures, and we certainly don't have, like, free tokens to make this 5/5 happen. But it's a 5/5 trample. That could be good. Good on defense, sometimes. The threat of it on defense. Green's more open in this direction. It was not open in the other direction. So the guy over here to our right is getting... He's probably got a pretty savage green deck. We did have this, pick 2? So he shipped this. So it's probably 2 guys over that's getting all the green, more than likely. They don't show him anymore, but it's this guy. This is the green guy. This is just a mythic, so I guess I take it for collection purposes. That's okay. This is probably where we don't want to be. We got kind of a lot of spells. It's such a small effect, though. Blue's still sort of open. Yeah, I mean... I wouldn't be stoked to play... Ooh, Sure Strike. Hell yeah. I wouldn't be stoked to play this, like, 2/6 defender, but you never know. I want this. I like this, though. But I want this. I want to make blood. Probably our last 5-drop we're going to take. The 2/2 haste, I think that guy's good, but he's better if you can train with that 2 power. Or if you have a bunch of flyers. We got some trample where it's okay. Late in the game, his attack gets bricked, so it's only the 2+2+0 that matters. Bleed Dry is literally the only card we can take. What's this do? Each creature with flying. That's pretty narrow, but cool. It's weird that it's also green. There aren't too many green flyers. There's like 2 or 3 maybe. Bleed Dry. There's this too. We want cheaper blood makers than this. This is not the best blood making deck for sure. This guy's kind of cool. Pings for a little bit, expensive, but if we have these other wolves lying around, maybe it's a bit more than that. This guy too. Could potentially have like 5 wolves on board, not able to get in. So Gift of Fangs. +2/+2 as long as it's a vampire. Okay. What about wolves? Do they not have fangs? Is that a gift that they... Oh, God. You know, so... Yes, this is a 4-drop. All there is 4s and 6s, though. Like, come on, man. This is a really good card, though. The backside's particularly devastating because it doesn't have to tap to do it. You can activate it, like, 2, maybe even 3 times. Just win the game. I think we still probably play this. We can pass turn, flip this, and just, like, bolt them. I respect the power of this to some extent. It makes blood. This makes blood repeatedly, though. I wish we had, like, 3 of these. Because we're not going to get the really fast Odious Witch going on somehow. Somehow we managed to not get the deck that does that. Is this a dude? It looks like a dude. He's a warlock on the backside, not really a witch. Can't he be an Odious Warlock if his subtype is Warlock? Maybe so. Maybe so. I wonder if I'm going to talk myself out of this hearse. Or if I'm just going to do the smart thing. And this has been okay. It's a rare for the collection. 28 cards. We got to make a fairly significant amount of cuts. You know, there's an argument for playing this just to get these guys off. Create a blood token on turn 1. Here we go. I'm off this. It seems like it could be really good, but it also seems like it could be really medium. Alright, so 2 5s, glut of 4s, lot of 2s. 17 creatures. Kind of think I want a lot of this stuff. I like this socialite. I think this could be good for us with all the spells we have. This is always good. The bleed dries can't get cut. The 4s, man, always the 4s. Maybe it's like this. It's late blood. Maybe we can go down to 16 now and then gotta find some way to get card advantage. If we're not gonna have too much blood. And this is like a 5-drop. Well, I'll make a decision and then just play the games. Alright. Alright. We're playing the winningest color pair according to 17 lands for the first time. Don't know if it's good enough. Our version. Needed red, got black. You know how that goes. Oh yeah. Needed red, got a red creature. Yep. Got red right on time. All that complaining for nothing. Alright, boys. What is he doing with these guys? Just looking for his other color? Looking for lands in general? Necro duality, okay. That could be very bad for us. I actually think we don't want to trade here, and we don't want him to get a guy, but we do want to do all our stuff. So we're just going to kill this. Swing. Do this. Do this. And this. Boom. We did it all. Now it's time for us to lose to these zombies that are doubled. I got to imagine that this card's pretty good, but I do not know. He could be mana screwed, which would be good for me. Alright. He really did have something, didn't he? A rare. He really did. Alright. It wasn't really so bad, but it sucked. I think this will probably end up being pretty good. We got rid of that guy. That's value. Bird horror, not a zombie. That's a zombie, though. Just kill those things. We can no longer kill those things. Turn delay. Alright. We can't trade for 2 of his guys either, which also is a bummer. Probably should just lacerate flesh. Nah. We're gonna do this. It's too good. Discarding what this time? Alright. Ooh, he had yet another one of those. Crazy. Can do this at instant speed, it's pretty good. This was pretty sick. Zombie Drake. Damn it. Oh god, this is so annoying now. Damn it. God, ridiculous. This guy doesn't even ever get in. Alright. This is another loss, man. Beat us with a mythic. Copied flyers. I can get back this and this. Probably have to. We can't just take it. We just gotta do this. So we're looking for bleed dries, so I think we can just get rid of this fearful villager. We're looking for big stuff. We can never kill these anymore, except for bleed dry, and it doesn't really do that good of a job because he already made a 2-for-1. Oh, value, sure. It's a zombie. Fucking wild. I don't know if this is a bomb, but we are going to lose. So there's that. I actually wouldn't mind getting a land here. That. No, we're looking for something real. Can always just get that back anyway. Land. Land is actually fine. Land's is basically where we were. How about Pummeler? Does that do anything? You can just chump block, chump block. Doesn't mean anything. Drain. Really had a number done on us here. And it's not totally impossible to win, although now I guess it is. He does 7, brings us to 2. We can't kill 2 guys in the air. We attack. We go to 3. Yeah, I guess we'll just call it. Jeez. That was just, we're winning the game. Plays Mythic, we're losing the game. That's the format. This is like the same hand as last time in terms of what we need. We go first. Can't do it. Alright. So here... This is it. If we get the Blood Vial Purveyor and not have it immediately die like always, it'd be pretty nice. Usually you want to soak up some of their removal on other things, but... Especially with this guy, but I just don't see us having too much time to dick around. Although his start hasn't been fast, and this will be bigger than red removal. So we just can't get this counterspelled is the main issue. Alright, it's pretty typical. If he has exactly Syncopate, the game's over. He could bounce us a couple turns, which would be obnoxious, but... Yep, so that's the exact type of thing that's annoying. Guess we'll get in while the getting's good, because it's certainly not attacking for the next 2 turns. So we'll go to 13, 10, 9 because of this. Maybe as low as 8 before we get to attack with Blood Vial Purveyor again. Or we could just abrade this. And save ourselves some damage. Because he's just going to use his turn to do this. Oh, he's going to do that. Interesting. Okay. I kind of think bleed dry, get in for 7's better. No. So now we'd go to 9-4 by the time I get to attack again, which means we have to bleed dry, and probably should have already done it. If he plays the 4/4 flyer, I guess that's not the worst thing, but not the best either. Yep. And this is where he taps our guy down. We're just gonna play this and hope for the best. This was pretty much the best card for dealing with this Purveyor. Kind of lets my guy stick around while he gets blood. Doesn't let me attack for 2 turns. That's dangerous. If he has a... okay, boarded window, sure. It's scary. Oh, we're dead. They're dead. Forgot about how this works too, so we're like doubly dead now. He gets to draw a card here. We only get to attack for 4 with Blood Vial Purveyor. We're going to chump block 1 damage just to prevent 1 turn worth of value or damage in. Because, like, he's going to cast this. We go to 5. Swings for 3. We block 1. Go to 2. We're going to go 0-2 with the quote-unquote most winningest archetype in the format. Just completely annihilated. We played 2 rares, gonna lose anyway. He played how many rares? 0? Yep. Played 0. I don't know what it is, man. My opponents play rares, I lose. I play rares, I lose. I mean, playing this guy was a mistake, and attacking with him was a mistake. Concede that. Him having both of these guys and, like... yeah, sure. Okay. So now we're going to go to 3 if he casts another spell. I assume that he will. Oh, wow, another Chill to the Grave. And dead on the spot. I would rage normally. I would rage. Every match it kind of feels like I'm just being toyed with. Like, they've got it the whole time. Nothing I do really matters. Removal, removal, 3-drop. Somehow this won't win. Alright, I'm gonna try this guy. My prediction is if we draw a land and get to play this on time, we'll probably win, and if not, we'll probably lose. Did not get a land, so you know what that means. Yeah, I'm gonna braid this. We have to draw a land. Sure Strike was the worst thing to get exiled. Ridgewolf, at least we can play it if we don't draw a land. I probably would forego playing it to play the Menace guy, though. I guess if it's a mountain, I'd play the Ridgewolf. He's mono-screwed, too. We wasted a card, though, more than likely, which sucks. Yeah. We're gonna get in. Play this. This is rough. I bet you he draws a land this turn just to get the rubbins in. No? Alright. Pump spell? No? Alright. We're lucky. We're lucky. Vampire Slayer? Yep. And no. And no. This has been a pretty silly and boring game. He's played a lot of things, we've played a lot of things. Yep. We're running out of things to play, though. Oh my god. Okay. I don't even want to use this blood token, I just want to play a guy. That's it, I just want to play a guy. We lucked out that he might not have a play either. But we do have 14 lands to draw. Only 11 non-lands, so more than a 50% chance to get a land. If he gets 3 mana and pacifies this and we take a damage every turn without attacking for 3, game's super over, unfortunately. We need to just get in again. This will be one of the more miserable 0-3s. This would be my first 0-3. I actually haven't even had a 1-3 yet. I had 4 2-3s in a row, and I thought that was bad. This seems like a real decision. Oh, he had another 2. This is insane. That is insane. He had another 2-drop. Oh. So did we. But we can't make this a 3-3, of course. Alright, we're gonna... God, do we risk it? We just lose. We just lose if we can't play this guy. This is the stupidest move ever. And it's the smartest move ever. So he can attack for 2, we can block 1. He can play a guy. No, he can't do that. Alright, so goes to our turn. We take 1. We attack. He no. If you yeah, God, we were pretty lucky. We might have it. His attack here would be risky if he doesn't have any plays again. After his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 2-drops in a row. Alright, so here he has to block with 2 things. Probably blocks. I would double block this 3/3. This seems incorrect. Alright. I'd rather kill this, I guess. Upside of this is a little frightening. Is that right? He played 7 2-drops in a row. He must have like 14. Oh no. Alright, here it is. Here it is. Pacify. Yep, called that. Called that shit. Called it. Called it. Pacify. We go to 1. Lost the game. Lost the game. No way to get rid of this guy. No way to get haste. Lost the game. Lost it. Just straight up lost it. Great. Alright.